Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. My name is Sabri and I am from Karachi City, Pakistan. In this video, I am standing in a small scale textile mill. This textile mill is actually exporting and making and manufacturing is related with the manufacturing of t-shirts. These t-shirts exported worldwide, and to make and manufacture these t-shirts, the owner of this textile mill requires a lot of energy in the form of electricity to run their Japanese stitching and sewing machines, which are totally 25 on the first floor and 25 on the second floor. So total 50 stitching machines they are actually wants to run in their factory. So I supplied around 5 years ago, I have supplied several of the North Star American battery to this customer. So this is an old customer who bought a Chinese inverter, not from me, but from the market, and it was a very renowned and very famous brand of Pakistan. So what happens? They install that famous brand and they completely bursted. Their IGBT, their MOSFETs completely busted. They made the repair, and after some 1 or 2 months, they again malfunctioned. So they were totally unsatisfied with the Chinese inverter result. So they called me again and tried to find some solution for their factory. So I advised them to the owner of the factory to install American Dell USA made 8 kVA, which is equivalent to 6 kilowatt, they should need to install. So I advised this to them. I gave this advice to them. So let me show you all the details about the system. This is a Dell inverter made in USA. As you can see the emblem, here is the Dell. It is the world's most famous company in the world. I think there is no need to tell any kind of introduction to Dell. In our homes, in our offices, everywhere we use Dell laptops, Dell computers everywhere. So I think no need to introduction about the Dell inverter, right? Dell is a very famous company and they have very stringent quality standards. It's a worldwide company, and because they are American, they are USA made, so they never compromise on quality. So this is a very good thing in American product, especially Dell, where they have 6 international approvals. Now when a company has 6 international or more than 6 international approvals, their products gonna last more than 10, 20 or 30 years, not less than that. So I will give you a complete explanation that how you can increase the life of your any kind of inverters, including with this Dell setup, how you can make the life increase of this Dell and this whole setup. So only you have to do a little maintenance monthly. That's all you have to do. So let's start it, and first I am going to let you know that how this whole system setup works. So that's the whole system, and it is a triple inverter based. So you were wondering that why it has three inverters. In my previous video I have explained you that dual inverter and the dual output when I showed you the running of the air conditioner. But in this video I am going to explain you this is a new kind of setup where I have installed a third inverter as well. So why we need a third inverter? So this is I am going to explain you right now. So let's get started. So I think first we need to start from here. So these are the wires. These are the two wires. These are the two wires. There are four wires. Two on the bottom. These one, two. These are the outputs, and this is the input. So the red one is the positive and the black one is the negative. So these two wires are actually going here in this inverter. So this Pakistani inverter requires 400 volt DC. So at the back end there are 16 solar panels are being installed, each 580 volt. So 400 volt it is receiving right now. Now this output is going toward the Dell solar inverter. This is a very hard and very strong inverter. It's not Chinese cheap inverter, right? It is very powerful, and I'm going to demonstrate in my other video that how much strong it is. But right now, as I am in the textile mill, I will show you and explain you about the whole system mechanism, that how this whole system is working. So let's get started here from the LCD, blue LCD screen. This is a beautiful American Dell inverter, solar inverter, and the good thing about it has hundreds of options, right? So these kind of things you can go into the settings and lots of things and lots of options are available here. So you can select any of them according to your requirements. This tells us many kinds of things, and it is very deep information. So actually I am not going to take part here on this subject about the settings. I think I will explain in some other video, but right now I need to explain that how this triple inverter system works. So first, this DC wire goes to the Pakistani inverter. 220 came into the back side of the inverter. On this left side, if I am on the top, here is the front, here is the top. So on this side 220 volt goes in, and from this side there will be a connector. I think you can see that here. This is the 220 volt output connector. So here the output comes. So when the output comes, this is going through these circuit breakers. Now every department have its own working. So according to the demand, we have installed. For example, this is a textile stitching unit on floor 1. This is the second floor, which is also a stitching unit. Floor 2, this is a quality control inspection area where they check each and every shirt, and after that they packs them, all of them in carton. Now from carton, these go into the godown where they keep stock over these cartons, and then completely packed and taping and lots of strippings and these things they do over there in export godown. And after that we have a admin and CCTV. So this is the item they want to run 24 hours in the admin department, because this admin department also keeps record of the salaries and daily attendance, and some attendance machine is also running here from this setup, from this circuit breaker. So this is the important room of the CEO, of the owner, and where they have only one computer he wants to run all the time, and one air conditioner, Japanese. So this is the whole setup of the breakers. Now, and from there this electricity going. Okay, so these are the 18 batteries. Let me count it for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So total 18 batteries, and each of them is 7 amps. 7 amps. You can see over here 7 amps. Each battery is 7 ampere, and there are total 18 batteries, right? 18 batteries. So 12 volt each. But keep remember that this is the most cheapest package and very famous package of mine at my website A to Z varietypakistan.wordpress.com. So please keep in mind, this is the most cheapest, and these batteries are actually not recommended. But when the price comes and the people do want some cheapness and they want lower prices, so this is the batteries you can put over there. Now you were saying also that why these two separate batteries are being installed. Now the reason is because this solar inverter, this Dell inverter, keeps feed parallel 220 volt to this APC UPS. Now this UPS is a 24 volt and it is 1500 VA. I hope so you can see it. Yeah, you can see it. 1500 VA. This is equivalent to 960 watts. So 960 watt keeps feeding the 24 volt DC into these batteries. Now these batteries are actually installed to sense the 24 volt. It is not for the backup. It is not for the storage of the DC. This is only to sense, so that this UPS can sense the 24 volt, because it should be very near to the UPS. So it's a UPS, it is a solar inverter, it is also a solar inverter. So please keep in mind that these are 3 inverters totally. 1, 2 and 3. All 3 are inverters, but these 2 are solar inverters and this is a UPS. So please make a difference first. Now when the 24 volt come over here, the unit senses that it is a 24 volt, so it keeps feeding 24 volt over here. Now in parallel we have taken 2 wires out and given to this very large battery bank. This is 2S8P. So what this means by 2S8P? 2S8P means 2 batteries are in series and P means parallel. So 8 batteries are in parallel. So this is the whole setup, and the factory owner wants to run, as I mentioned earlier, that they wants to run a computer and this CCTV. These 2 items should be run over there, including with the attendance machine. So these batteries give the electricity. These batteries, these North Star batteries, each North Star battery NSB 110FT. These are very good batteries actually. I have no complaint in these batteries in the past 5 years. So these are very best batteries, very good performance, and you can see that I have never found any complaint in this setup, in these batteries especially. So this is the beautiful look of the Dell inverter. I hope you would like it, and this actually saves the energy into these 18 batteries. This Dell solar inverter never gives the electricity directly to these bigger bank. So what we are doing here, we are actually saving the energy at a larger scale by utilizing a small scale setup. These batteries are very small, contains very small energy. So by using a small force, a small energy, we are actually charging this whole battery bank by using this additional separate APC UPS. So this is the whole setup. So when there is no light in the some cloudy days or winter days, then what we do, this will not work in cloudy days, especially in rainy season. You know that when there is no sunlight, when there is a rain, so the rain and the cloudy weather, and there are so many other things, other factors, we cannot run this setup. We cannot run this setup, and also we cannot run this inverter as well. So what and also these batteries will be discharged in only few hours. They cannot last more than few hours. Okay, only for few hours we can utilize this 18 batteries bank. So what happens, because as I mentioned earlier that we need to run these two items must. So what we do, we take the DC electricity from this. It is enough to give the juice, to give the power up to the next 6 days or 5 days at least by using this UPS. So they can run the general items like computer, CCTV, some bells and some necessary fans. So this gives output of 960 watt, which is enough for 5 to 6 days, because the Sunday is a holiday and today is also a holiday. So I am recording this video in the factory because there are no workers and no any kind of work is being made over here. So this is the whole setup. I hope that you understand. And one thing more, these are the same setup as I mentioned earlier, that this is a dual inverter and dual output. So these two wires are actually coming from this inverter. So and these also are going to the factory as well. So this is a very good setup, and we are installing some more wiring and extending the wires. So I hope that you guys like this setup. This is a whole setup. This is a very bigger battery bank and very big setup, and the customer is very happy, and this is actually running from the last 1 month. It's now been 1 month and the customer is very much satisfied. He never faced any kind of lack of electricity or shortage of electricity. It alhamdulillah, it is working very fine. So that's the whole system I explained you, because of this Dell solar inverter. If you need this Dell solar inverter, you can kindly contact me at my given mobile number, which is also listed over here, 0300 252 9922. So you can contact me, and if you are abroad, you can simply SMS me. So at SMS I will give you a quick response. Okay, just write down this number in your mobile and just send me an SMS. So wherever you are, in Europe, USA, UK, America, Germany, Italy, wherever you are, I can provide any of these items. No matter whatever the item you need, I will provide you at your doorstep by our international courier. So that's the whole system design I explained you, and this is all 6 international approvals this Dell have, and there are no quality issues. It is, I think, 100 times better than as compared to Chinese inverters. And one thing more, not in this video, but in my next video, I am going to show you a very, very serious and very, very hard and very, very harsh demonstration. So please keep remember and try to watch my next video is coming, and that is something serious. And never try to perform that demonstration anywhere with Chinese inverter. Please remember what I am going to show you in my next video. Please never try to do anywhere, never try to do in your home, never try to do in your office, never try to do anywhere. Because, okay, let me explain you why. In my next video, I am going to let you know and check and to run a welding machine on this Dell solar inverter. Yes, you are right. Welding machine. Never ever try to run or just touch the welding machine. Never try to touch the machine over Chinese inverter. It's gonna blast away. It's gonna blown away. It will catch fire. All the IGBTs and MOSFET and ICs will gonna burst. Your Chinese inverter will completely melt down. Never try to. It's a caution. It's an extreme warning. Please never try to connect your Chinese inverter with any welding machine. But I am going to, Hamad Sabri, I am going to show you the welding on this. That's the only inverter, American inverter, that can take so much tremendous amount of load of welding machine, and I'm going to show you in my next video. So please don't go anywhere and try to see the next video. So here all from now, I hope you guys saw all of my this setup of the textile mill. I hope that you like it, and if you like, please press the like button. So it's all here from now from Hammad Sabri A to Z variety. So if you want to join or see more details, please that's my website address, A to Z variety pakistan.wordpress.com. So please go over there and see my website here, right? Thank you for watching. Bye. Allah Hafiz.
천국을 든지 난 fall from the sky. Maybe I miss it for good. 달콤했던 환각 뻗쳐진 살갗에 I prepare to die. 더 속력을 높여서 down to earth like a meteorite. 내 수명과 come